Hello, welcome to day 15. I'm just creating a modern OpenGL game engine. First of all, I just want to quickly say sorry about yesterday's day 14's vlog because I was proper tired. I thought I could do it, and then I started doing about 10 minutes into it. I thought, oh, nah, this is too much. I had to end it. Sorry about that. I did upload it because I did do a bit of code in there. I just want to document as much as possible. Sorry about that. This is during the day. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so should be all good for an hour or so now. Shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, let's get back to the input stuff. So we had these two methods, keyboard, which will just check the overall status, and then a key status. But what we was trying to do is determine how to, from say in GLFW, detect if a key being called, because this is where the code is at the moment. Could change it, but potentially. But what I'm thinking is, so all this other stuff where don't need that for this. I don't think we're even gonna necessarily need the individual events one. So in the core events, what I'm gonna do is create a method called void set keyboard status, and this will take a key status, so int. So we generally, the user shouldn't be messing with this. I should say it's not for the user, because actually I'll leave the other public. We want to be able to access it from our framework files. That's the, you never know, the user might want it. Set keyboard status. Get keyboard. I think this should be called get keyboard. Get keyboard status, or get, and then this should be good. Get key status. Let's change this to get keyboard status. Is to get key status, and this is just a simple setter. So let's just duplicate this shizam and ism. Comment out that. What's that moaning about? Apparently I've put a B here. Okay, get rid of that. And I'm going to set key status. What we're going to do is this keyboard status equals, shouldn't be called key status really, should be keyboard status. So now I'll go back into the HPP, change that, and now I think we have it should not be a boolean, it should be an int. Yeah, these should be a boolean, because we're getting, should be get keyboard check keyboard status, check key status, because we'll have methods to get them as well. So if you want to do some checks yourself, but in terms of these methods, these just need to be check. Good stuff. And got the keyboard status here. Now, if we were to go to a framework file, so core framework, in here, we're going to need an event singleton in here realistically, but for now, I'm going to leave it out. So if I go to main.cpp, in here, I have one created in here as well, but if I go to core engine, do I have, nope, core events, and this is within frameworks, events, core events. So now should just be able to duplicate this, change this to core events, and do get core events. It should build now, shouldn't get it yet. Got 4 errors. Let's have a look what they're moaning about. Yeah, I think this way probably will be better, because otherwise we need to get the window and whatnot. It's just way too much hassle. Build. So now, if we go to the main, we should just be able to do ce dot. It shouldn't be core events. It should be get events. Really. Because we're calling a core file, but in terms of what the user is concerned, again, we need to distinguish between what is core and then how the developer sees it. And when I say use, that's at the moment for the next probably month or so easily of worth of video, assuming do a video day, it will be, the user will be the developer. So as far as the developer is concerned, they probably won't be doing get core events. As far as that concerned, there's only one event system within that. There's the keyboard events, there's mouse events, the joystick events, Tom events, that sort of stuff. Hence why, if we go to core engine, yeah, there shouldn't be a core setting as well. There should be just get settings. The simple method that we can rename at a later date. We have an error. Okay, that's fine, we'll sort this out. This is check keyboard status, and I'm actually going to see out this, so see out, I need to do std, don't I? Std inline. So for the check keyboard status, they are in the keyboard definitions. It is included, but should have them as hash defines. Nothing. No, I just feel like enums would be better. Enum key status. Not underscore pressed equals 990. No date equals 990. Pressed equals 991. Released equals 992. Let's just build this, see if we get any error before we start proceeding. So these errors should be linked with this here. Should just be able to do key status dot pressed key status does not refer to a value. Weird. C++ enum okay. Well, that aren't working. Is it colon? New moment. That seemed to be fine. I thought it used to be dot. Obviously it wasn't, but my bad. So this is going to be checking the keyboard status. So it's going to be checking has the key been pressed, and this should wrong file. Why is that messing up? Needs to be of that particular type. So if we do go to core events, this needs to be we got some error now, 2 errors in here. Needs to be assigned the value of key status no state, and if we do the same over here, I don't know if I want to name it that exactly, but for now that's what we're going to be naming it, like key status, and then see where the next error is. Okay, this needs to be changed in the header file. Couldn't see something then. Okay, so in the header file, I sort of do need to change these as well. Yeah, these need to be changed as well, realistically. I might put the keys in an enum as well. I think I am going to. So if we go to for events, change this, change this. Yes, it's running. Still breaking on this. Keyboard status is initialized. So what happens if I were to just copy and paste this and replace this with this? See where the problem lies. Is it with the key status or is it with minimize that. Move this over. Constantly returning 0, which is false. For some reason it lies with this keyboard status, trying to compare them. But if I put that there, my theory is that this should break. Okay. So something about keyboard status it does not like. Update. C++ enum comparison. Just can't understand why this comparison isn't working. Turn this to an int. Shit. Keep opening new tabs instead of running it. It wasn't ready to run technically anyway. No, so this, it didn't like that at all. You know what? If I go to main.cpp, I'm just gonna print out the key status of pressed. See what that's coming back with. Should be a number. Nine always sounds correct. Enum equals No, plus should be C. Sure, I've just done it normally like this before. Term birthday that month. Equals February. I'm gonna try using a struct instead. A struct, and this is gonna be int. Let me see what happens with this now. How has this failed? So the errors are okay. Let me make that a static. So we got less errors now. No viable. Oh, okay, yep. I know why that's moaning for. I can fix that by going into. Need to change this to an int. Need to change this to an int. Need to change this to an int. And then in the HPP, need to change this to an int. I better copy and paste this in all fairness. Pardon me. Pardon me again. Build. Okay. No compilation errors. Let's see if we get any runtime. No runtime errors. You got the correct thing printed out. But now if we go back to main.cpp, so we're checking if the keyboard has been pressed. And why does he not like that comparison? What is about it? What about this does he not like? Wait a minute. Have I done something really simple? Silly. If I go to, where is that? Core engine. Core engine active. I forgot to initialize it. I forgot to get the instance. Therefore it hasn't been, I don't think events has been created yet. Even if he had been created somewhere else, we haven't got that instance. My bad. So I'm positive that this will work now, and I think the enums will have worked anyway before, because yep, 0. But if we were to change this and go to change this to not press, no. No state, not pressed. Yeah, No state and not pressed will be the same. We should get a 1 now, aka this should evaluate to true. Yeah, it does. Because that is the state at the time. I'm not going to change it, but I'm positive that if we were to change this back to an enum, this will be fine. Actually, I think probably honestly it is best if we change something like this to an enum. So let's just place this with a comma, comma, comma. Get rid of these. Okay, return 1 just to make sure. We change this to released, for example. I'm not pressed and no state should get 1 because they're essentially the same. That gets it. Funny when I did open backspace, what happened was I've got a monitor here for a different computer, I'm sort of using it as a light, and that it went to sleep, and I was like, that shouldn't activate that over there, but no, it's just at the same time. So no state now, you should return 1, which you just did, so that's all good. Now I want the pressed. Again, this will return 0, so now we need to actually start coding in that functionality to be able to set something. That's not going to be difficult. I'm positive that is not going to be difficult. In here, that's fine. If we go to, I'm going to leave these events for now because I'm positive we're not going to be using them. But for now, just leave them just to see what happens. So the core events, set keyboard status. There should be a set key status as well. Is it me or is it Xcode a bit laggy? Good enough because I'm typing, it's fine, but that's weird. So we go to the set keyboard status, that's fine. In the GIFW one, what we want to do is set a status. So if we do, I'm just trying to think how we detect. We got, is it the action? 1 second, I really need a piss. I've been dying for a piss for like 20 minutes. Never really should hold it, should always go. I'll be back in a second, so this will be like 2 minutes. back. Okay, let's see how long it's been. I think it's been about 35 minutes or so. Only 30 minutes. Shorter than I expected. So, shit. I've always thought, I know I'm sort of going off topic, but I've always thought that like a walnut. There we go. Looks like the top half or like part of a brain, or like a dodgy looking spaceship. Tried to create like a spaceship for a first year uni project by taking pictures of walnuts. Me and my dad did. The end result, yeah, just looked like walnuts. So I didn't have them in there. I remember we tried to use potato the asteroids. I was like, yeah, this ain't working. And he said, if it's good enough for Star Wars, it's good enough for us. And I was like, yeah, but they obviously knew what they were doing. Because I, again, literally just looked like potatoes. What was I feeling about with White Eno and working, and it was because I didn't initialize it. Okay. So what I need to do is find out how to detect what sort of status the keyboard is in. So if I'm in GFW keyboard, input handling, so one of press or release. If action Yoda conditions, remember Yoda conditions. If it equals action, else, really should go do an else if, yeah. Let's go press, now release equals action. And now if we go to our core framework, what I'm actually going to do is create an instance of event. This time I will make sure I initialize it. So I'm not too sure. Okay, that okay, so core event, okay, that's fine. Now if we go to the engine file, just grab this bit of code here. Now finally, you see to grab the code to initialize it again. Very important. So if we go to core events, no, core framework CPP, here after the framework has been constructed, I'm going to do it before the framework's being constructed, just in case somehow like the framework specific code for detecting input gets detected before the core events have been initialized. So now in the GFW file, all we need to do is core events why am I unable to pick that up? Let me just build it, see what errors I get. Yeah, it should be here. Non-static member function. Let's have a look. So if I go to core framework, my bad, this should be a protected method. Protected. So if I go back to GFW, this should Just still produce an error. Use of this core events I know it's non-static, but I'm pretty sure the framework interface are not the, it should be part of the framework interface, my bad. This should be part of the framework interface, so every part of the framework can access it. There's my bad. Just like we've done with the core settings. So if it's here, this needs to be events, core events. Now if we go back to here, I'm actually going to remove this. And in the CPP file, do I framework interface? Yep, we always want to initialize it there. I'll get rid of that. That should now be okay in terms of the GFW file. Go for build. Invalid. What? Why is it invalid now? It's in the framework interface right here, and in the CPP, even if we hadn't initialized, we should still be able to access it. The thing is, in here, we're accessing the core settings. So if we can access core settings, why are we unable to access core event? Okay. So what is the problem with this method? It's a static. Again, I don't think this is going to work, is it, like this? I believe. Okay, before I do that, let me try and do std cout action std inline. I can't see this working, otherwise I think I would have used it like this before. So theoretically we should, actually I need to go to main, comment this there, because this is just going to make it hard to see. If I rerun this, we shouldn't get any output until we press a key. That's the theory. Yeah, it needs to be static. So there's a couple of things that I can do for this. A couple of things. You know what? I'm just going to create an instance of it right here. So I'm going to do core events temp events object equals what is it? Core events colon get instance, and it should be an asterisk, and we should be all good to go. We should now just be able to do temp events object set keyboard status to keys status colon pressed released. Move this water out the way. And now And now if I go back to main, comment this back in or uncomment it, it should, but I don't have a way of getting keyboard status at the moment. If I press a key, it should turn to 1. No, we don't. It's not like any of them are 1s. No 1s. This may not even be being called. So if I do std std inline, so if I press a key, that should have printed out. But it didn't print anything out. So events on the keyboard event, I just really just start working. Obviously this one is enabled, so it was working before. The weird thing. No, that's a set window close. But where is why isn't the callback being set? Can't remember where I set it last time. I'll set it here. So UFW set keyboard seek keyboard callback. I think what may have been the thing is because I removed it because it was in remember the framework. I mean the events GFW. I think I may have removed it from here. I didn't want to conflict it to make sure it was working. Now if I press a key, it comes up here. So now the question is, will it work if it's not a static? Nope. Not at all. Actually, because it still works. Yeah, it needs to be a static. So now if I go to main.cpp, oh, it's gonna be easier if I were to not have this at maximum screen size. So move this over. If I run this now, it says 0, and if I press a key while on the window, yes, I've got a key pressed, it's constantly saying 1. As soon as I release the key, it says 0. If I press, this is just J, if I press A and release A, yep, that's fine because obviously it's the last known key status. This is J, probably the last known, yeah. I'm gonna put this as the last known key status. That's good though, because now what I'm thinking is, in this method that says check keyboard status, once we've checked it, should we set it back to no state or not? One of those things is hard to. I'm gonna set it back. So in here I'm gonna put this keyboard status equals key status. No, that's not it. Key status colon. Need to rename that enum, honestly. Need to figure out a better name for it. No state. Need to copy and paste that here. So it should now really only detect it once. The question is, okay, so we've got some general sort of input done, but now the question is how to do the other type of input, because it's pretty simple. GFW, from this point of view, I did an if statement, but you obviously don't want to be doing an if statement for every single key, because it's fine if it's just a matter of 2, 4, even 5 different states, but when there's 101 different potential keys we're checking for, because obviously we got to check for the status as well, which we've got right here, but we also need to check for the key, because obviously we've got the keys in here. So I think this should be put into some sort of enum as well, called keys, and that needs to be done. I'm just trying to gauge if I'll put this in to an enum called keys, and I'll probably end the video then, because I think we've done a reasonable amount. We've done quite a bit. We should just be able to pretty much just copy all of this. We'll cut here in. Now into here. Boom. Okay. It's moaning about a bunch of shit. Actually, this is going to be easier in Sublime, honestly. Sublime is just a sick ass text editor. It's taking a bit. Have I not opened it? Apparently, I've got a different account, so I know I've opened in that one. I think I haven't opened it in this one. So now what I'm going to do, put a comma here. That shouldn't be a comma, that should be in space equals. Space equals. Same again. Space equals. And now the others I'm going to have to do manually. I really should just copy and paste this, it'll be a lot easier. And I'm going to copy and paste to this side just to minimize time. Damn it. Press down, but I still have the command key pressed. Gotta make sure I don't do that. I'm going to play a little game, see if I can do this little part of it, aka putting the equals without messing up and pressing down while I have the command key pressed. Awesome game, obviously. Okay. Okay, quite a bit of it. Okay, another like 10 or so, yeah, the numbers. we'll be able to just do the square selection, which is good to save some time. Yes, I can do with this one as well. I should just be able to do the copy and paste mumbo jumbo. So okay, that wasn't too bad in all fairness. So now all I need to do is put commas here. At the end of all of these, put a comma. At the end of all of these, put a comma. At the end of all of these, put a comma. Put a comma. Come on, how fast can I do this? I should be able to finish this enum thing before 53, 553. Should be a 72. I don't know why the hell that wasn't. Maybe, actually I'll have a look in here if it feels messed up, or during the copy stuff that I was just doing messed it up. Actually it was already messed up, so it was sort of good doing this because I'll pick that up. Actually I can just do the shorthand version of this. I think that was the way that I was doing it. It was quite fast as well. Don't need it there, copy that. And if I just replaced all of this, we'll still have the old code on GitHub if we do need to revert back. Paste this here, keys. Building it to make sure it should be working. I don't think I use the keys anywhere yet. Okay. Actually, I want to check the activity. So OBS, dang, OBS is using quite a bit. But yeah, that always does. That's not a problem. What about memory? Yeah, quite a bit of memory is being used, but I've got plenty of memory left. Let's have a look. Yeah, those two things definitely are. It's not too bad. Okay, so yeah, I think we've done a good amount today. We now have the, I'll say the first working the fudge. I picked up this helmet from this bowler guy and I went, I let go of it. I don't know. I don't think he bounced. I didn't hear a noise. And he went like, this is some loop-de-loop. I might have to have a look at that afterwards. But we got the first basic keyboard event system set up for our engine now. We can detect when somebody's pressed the key, not what key they pressed, but we can detect when they press or release the key. Good. Next vlog. Oh, dropped it again. Doesn't matter. Next vlog, we'll look at detecting a particular key, and then we also need to roll it out to SMR and SDR. Again, we need to figure out what's the best way of detecting each individual key, because at the end of the day, if statement for press and release is fine, it's 2 instances, but this is 101 different events or keys. How now am I doing a thingamajiggy for this? But we'll take a look at that. And this has been day, was it 14, 15, whatever day it was. Apparently we're around 80th here now, for some reason. But thanks for watching, and I will be seeing you very soon in the next vlog. Actually, I forgot last time to upload the source code, so not last off in the time before that. I just want to make sure that I do it. So I want to make sure what day it is. I think it's, yeah, day 15. So if I'll just copy and paste the game engine folder into here, which is the GitHub thingy-majiggy. Paste that. If I launch GitHub now, it should detect the changes. And now, day 15 code. Commit to master, sync. There will be a new OpenGL, modern OpenGL tutorial coming very soon as well. It'll be released the same time as this vlog, and that is covering combining light sources, so directional point and spotlights. Check that out, be good stuff. And yeah, links in the description for the code. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, leave us a comment, and well, as usual, thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.